What up? Out here hot behind. It's like a damn desert out here in Pomona. It's hot. Going to what you call the African American Museum out here in Pomona. Let's see what's going on. This is about the only real museum I would rock with. So, let's see what's going on with this museum. Pomona, African American Museum. How you doing? Peace, peace. How you feeling, brother? How you doing? What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
And not just whites now. Keep in mind that all groups, every group on earth has enslaved and profited from blacks. Being enslaved, Jim Crow City,
Hello. How you doing?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Sabir?
Hey!
It's on Sabir Bey. Okay.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah. Just display it right there.
I'm just showing.
However you want to do it.
No, got us rocket. This is African American Museum out here in Pomona. The only really hip museum that I would rock with. Hey, Jessica. Oh, hey. I need to get.
How come you've been hiding from me?
You say I've been hiding from you? I ain't been hiding from you. I've been hiding from you.
Do you have an attorney?
I don't know what that is.
When you get to heaven, I'm pressing charges against you.
Oh man, you gonna press charges against me when you get to heaven? Yo,
Every time I see your face on TV that I'm watching, I say, I'm going to get him.
you gonna get me? Why you gonna get me?
I will get you.
She gets me all the time. There she goes. She gets me. She says she's gonna get me.
Because old folks have to keep up with the children. The children need to keep up with us.
She says she gonna get me.
Okay. 7-Eleven? Yeah. So you know him? Oh, yeah. And so make sure when you get to heaven, you have an attorney. Oh, I'm pressing charges.
She's gonna press charges on me. She's gonna press charges on me. She's pressing charges on me. That's what she said.
It's my little brother.
Yeah, she's gonna press charges. I'm gonna show you this.
Yeah, don't be for the young folks. I don't know. I can't do it.
Nah, did you get this? Is it a copy in her machine? I need to make more copies of these for people. That's the article. This is the article. Hold up. That's that article right there.
Okay.
I left one here before.
You did?
Mhm.
Well,
That's my copy. That came 1938.
Okay.
You wasn't born yet, so chill. Psych.
I was born in 1936. That don't come before.
Okay. 1936. I was born 1936. Okay.
I think you told him. Huh?
All right. 1936. Okay. Yeah, bro. There you go. I'm gonna take y'all around real quick. You gonna teach you how to moonwalk? All right. Teach you how to moonwalk.
Welcome to our museum, first of all, and would you like to give us your information so we could inform you on future?
Yes, they have my information though.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, they have it. Thank you.
Because I'm going to stay bad.
She's gonna say bad. Listen, we're gonna roll around. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll around African Americans. So this is what we're doing.
Hey, little brother.
This is what we're doing. So check it out.
Little brother. You got to help him get an attorney, because when we get to heaven, I'm pressing charges against him.
Oh, she's pressing against me too.
Why is she going to press charges against me? You don't see this in the other African American museums, so I got to take you on a tour, man.
All the police and watch mentioned my name. They screamed. I kicked so many police. I don't know why they didn't put me in jail.
Well, that's because you're who you are.
Oh, okay.
Hey, excuse me, how you doing? What's up, bro? What's good? There it is. There it is right there. Think of the man right there, giving a tour.
All right. So, I mean, it was like a hit. I mean, it never. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, let's go.
Look at this Moor. Look at that Moor right there. Dope. Yes, it is. It's the real. Hey, Jessica. My man said this is the real African American Museum. I said, yes, it is. This is the real African American Museum. The real.
And I'm one of the ancient goddesses. Remember you gave me that statue?
Yes, there you go. She's the ancient goddess. Screenshot that. Screenshot that. You can do it too. Hold up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you this. You ain't gonna find this in the African American Museum in D.C., baby. Tweet this out, y'all. We live right now. Ethiopia is the mother of Egypt. You hear him over there giving a history, boy. Hold up. We're going to go over there and join in. Share it out. Y'all should donate too. Look at this. Check it out. Y'all going to... Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 120, right? Are y'all going to see this in any African American museum? The African presence in the ancient America? Come on, man. Y'all not going to see this in these museums. Come on. Tweet it out. Hurry up, y'all. We live right now. Share it out. This is a real African American museum. Look at that, brother. Check it out. Oh, most definitely. This is why I said I got to do another one. Told you I'm coming back. We doing some stuff live. This is going to be on YouTube, baby. Look at that. You're not going to find this in that so-called black or African American museum in D.C. or Philadelphia or Detroit or L.A. You're not going to find this. Woolly here. This is why I do what I do, and I ask people to always support. Go to Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. Support, baby. Support. Y'all help me keep my data up. Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. I gotta get over to the brother in a minute. I gotta let y'all hear the brother break that down too.
What's our word? Say it, everybody.
What? Now I'm sitting there showing people I'm doing live video. This is in Pomona, baby. Hold up, check it out.
Now, when I was little, they still had them little blue black like this. My mom will wear it, but she was came from. And now he ain't got a hint of doing it. But you heard of blue black people that try to make fun of.
This is not a store. This is actually a museum. This is a museum, brother. It's not. It's not a store. The Moorish chief. Look at the people over there. No, that's actually was here. Over here. And if you look closely, y'all, he has a fez on right there. That's a fez. See that? That's a fez being covered up. That's a fez. So when we hear Moorish chief, we thinking just Indians. I know you did, brother. I know you did. This is actually a museum, Holmes. Check it out. And this is a museum. And he's giving a tour over there of the history. How you doing? You ain't gonna see none of this stuff in an African American museum. Let's keep it 120, yo. You know what I say, 120. You're not gonna see this in none of these. I don't care if you're in Philly, DC, though. And when they spend all that money, and y'all go see that, spend all that money to go see what? You won't find this inside there. My brother is giving a tour of it right now.
Now, some of you guys are kind of young. You remember this?
Excuse me, that's okay.
Okay. Now,
Went through this tour.
and this right here represented a time that in the Shaolin priesthood, that's what they talked about it. I mean, I didn't know about it till I watched some of the films that Brother Sabir was in.
Sabir.
Sabir.
Yeah, he's always from there. He looked like Habesha. He looked like he's from Ethiopia. This brother right here, the Afar. Hey, the Afar.
Yeah.
How did I know?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I know about Ethiopia.
Yeah,
I
no,
know about that.
specific.
No, you can look at him and tell. The Afar. Habesha, man. Abyssinia. That's our people all day.
And so, this brother right here, Tigwai, reported that he's the founder of that Shaolin priesthood. Okay. I mean, but the books that are those people like Diop, Sheikh Diop. You've heard of Diop? Well, he is. They call him the Pharaoh. He's the master mechanic of the language and science and history and stuff like that. Okay, and once again, this is the foundation of wherever we step to. Now, I'm going to go here because we've got to hurry up. Now, this represents the island people. Now, let me show you some Filipinos. Okay, so these are what the other people call them the Negritos because they were a colony of Spain and stuff like that. But see yourself. Okay, I had no idea. You know, a lot of this is new. People come in, like Sabir, bring this in, what he's been doing, and all the work he's doing, and letting people know. I'm gonna show you some.
The best African American museum, yo. I'm being real with y'all. That's for real. Seriously.
Now this is Kamehameha, and this is his daughter Lily Wakalani. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but that's her. And it's deeper than, like I said, I can go a A little further into the some. Oh, I know. These are modern Hawaiians, like in like 1947 or something like that. Now, when you go in there, if you happen to get the Hawaiian punch can, it ain't gonna look nothing like this.
Oh, this is to show the people that somebody's saying they've been out in Pomona all their life and they never saw this museum. Now you know. Support it. How you doing?
Now we come over here.
Hello. How you doing?
Start with.
How are you?
Where's the address at? They got the address over here somewhere. Cause someone is saying that they've been out here all their life and they never heard of this museum. That's wild.
That's a big frame.
But if you take this off, you have the omega sign. Okay, but it's also the sign of electricity. Okay. And right here, up here you see the sign here. I don't know a lot of the significance of it, but I do know, I can go a little while on the picture, but we don't have that time. But I'm going to show you a couple pictures. This right here is, if you look at, like I said, see, eggplant.
Eggplant.
So, look at, you see the eggplant here, elongated eggplant, and the stem goes up.
So let's keep it real, y'all. In your African American museum, have they ever showed you about our people from Hawaii?
Transparent. Okay.
Have they ever showed you this?
Inside of it, you have a cobra.
Yeah, you heard about the ones that they put all the money behind. That's what you heard about. And it's about slavery. Oh, they coming in. They should know about it, but they know about the one that's in D.C.
Remember, I told you about Gerald Massey? Foundational. Here's a. Go back to the light bulb in a minute.
Share, people, share.
Things that was found in one of the tombs. This bird here. You see
You ever watch Hawaii 5-0? That's a brother.
drawing of it.
They're Moors.
And in some of the books, they talk about the NASA testing this wooden thing, and if you look, we're talking about 200 BC or even further back than that. We're talking about African.
Look at that far, brother.
Genius. Now, if you look here, you see the you see that little thing there. You see the you see that sun disk, you see that
Your African American museums people will not show this.
This is a lighting device.
Their history got y'all starting in slavery and then into the present. Until the present. Yes, Hawaiians are considered Moors. Have you heard what he said? If you look at, I'm going to show y'all something. If you look at the Moors, they was by the Spanish. Okay? The original Hawaiians were dark. So when you see what he's showing you right here, this is the Philippines. The Philippines is called the Moro. The Moro. The Moro. M-O-R-O. Moro. Not Philippines. Philippines is something new. It's called, look it up, y'all. M-O-R-O. Moro. Okay? Moro. And they have a nationality. The Philippines is new. These are the people of the Philippines. See, when you do those tours in these African American museums, they don't tell y'all the full stories, yo. Because people finance and back those type of museums purposely. And they have a benefit of keeping y'all asleep and enslaved in a division. This is Sambo. Sambo is the god of Asia. So I want y'all to share this out to these so-called historians and these Pan-African and African-American museums. This is in Pomona, California. Every section of your ancestors. Amin or Amen, Amen Ra. Amin or Amen Ra. It means the faithful son. Every Christian, every Muslim, after every prayer, what do everybody say? Amen. Amen. Or Amin or Amen. Amen Ra. I didn't want to take over his tour, but he kept saying Sabir with his information, his research. So I didn't want to take over the whole, because that's why I'm here. They just asked me to come to bring some DVDs. So, and a lot of people in California that don't even know that this museum exists, but you know about all the fake African American museums all over.
Baby. 60. I'm in the middle.
Okay, very soon.
Please share, people, and please support Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com, and please support this museum right here, man, because I rocks with them. Yes, give thanks, share it out. Told y'all, look. But I'm gonna show y'all something about the Spanish. And guess what they got planned? Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
Look what they got planned. Out of Darkness. Where my bag at, Karen? Let me see my bag. Give me 1 minute. I come equipped. I'm gonna come equipped. Show y'all what it is.
Yeah, I have it with me. I have your book with me.
Here you go. These are 2 books people should. I only 2 books out. These books everybody should have too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This it talks about the Moors, how they was converted.
Yes.
And even I heard him speak about India.
Yes.
It wasn't India, it was called Indio. Indos means dark. So they was talking about us.
Truly.
It is a book I didn't bring up here about Columbus. It's called about Columbus from 1492 to 16 something. And it's 1229 to 1492. And it's a book on Columbus, and it talks about when he came here. He saw us here on this land. We were Moors that was here. I'm from Philly. I did this documentary probably in 2009, but I did another one on Noble Draw on Hidden Colors, actually Out of Darkness. I was in Hidden Colors 1, but that's Out of Darkness right there that's playing. That's my film too. But this one we showed the people their nationality being taken in Philadelphia in 1774. It's in 1779, Negro, Black, and Color was placed on us. Right there. That was out in 2009.
Awesome. That was you?
Yeah. And then in this one, it actually speaks about Guinea, about the Moors in Guinea. But this is what they teach. That's right there in Guinea. The Moors are all up and down here.
Yes.
The Europeans study our history.
And we got more pyramids here than they got in
Almost definitely. I got a paper. I was trying to get it printed out if I can find my page. Karen, where my 100 Amazing Facts at? Book at? Could you grab it from? Cause you keep messing up. You put it in there. In here? I got it. I ain't know what's up there. Giving class.
There's no reason for us not to have the truth anymore.
This is a good book though. But this is an article I found in DC. But they won't have this in the African American Museum. And this is from 1938, but it tell you that the Moors were dark skinned, sometimes almost black.
Yes.
And it talks about how Spain fall again. So you have to study Spain to find out what happened to our ancestors. The nationality was taken. And you study Charles Martel, all them dudes, they fought the Moors from 731, 732 to 1492 was the last stronghold. This is why they don't want you to know anything about who you are.
Exactly.
And no African American museum has this, but they have it here. I printed it out and I left one here for them.
Oh, beautiful.
And this is another one. This is in 1893. And it speaks about the Moors have courage, 1893. But we don't even know about these articles. We don't know about that. This is what they don't want our people to know,
That's exactly true.
that we were already here. So in order to wipe people's history out, they had to wipe out their nationality,
Yes.
all of it. And J.A. Rogers wrote this book in 1920s.
Brother Rogers.
Yeah, boy. This when he talks about black and colored like white. On the other hand, are European words. Ethiopian and Moors were properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. So they don't talk about that.
Yeah.
So they had to wipe the history out and had to teach our children this in school and teach us that in school.
Yeah.
All this stuff is us.
Yes, it is.
Even down to the Klan.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where's it at? This ain't them, that's us.
That's true.
All this is
They
us.
robbed that.
Oh, it's the SWAT
Well,
stickers.
that's from
The SWAT
Kid-
stickers are ours
Kid,
too.
isn't
No, the SWAT stickers are ours. All that stuff is ours. I used to wear a SWAT sticker all the time on my neck. If you ask that brother from where he's from, it was funny because he's over there with the afro. He's from the Afar tribe. The Afar people has to have the afro to the darker people.
Right on.
It's over 90 tribes in Ethiopia.
Right on.
Where that brother? Right there. That's why when I was over there, I was telling you about Habesha. Because all of this stuff come from us. Like even the symbol of the Adidas sneakers is a DC Baba. That's means new flower.
Oh, okay.
Ain't gonna do with them. It's Germans.
Yeah.
The language we speak in is High German. All this stuff is. If you study history far enough back, you will see it.
Yeah, this
Ain't gonna
is
do it.
bastard language.
Ain't gonna do with these Europeans. Stop saying. That's why I tell people stop saying white man. Stop saying white man words. None of this stuff is here. If you take everything back, he's done.
He's done it.
And you take it back through your knowledge, and they know this. So and that's why I tell people. Even that documentary, Out of Darkness, hot as heck.
Awesome.
Hot as heck.
Awesome.
You know, yeah, they know we're Moors, man. They know we home.
Just trying to keep us barefooted, dark, and in the country.
Well, that's what happens. They have to do that, and that's why I have probably over 20 books on Spain. And when you study everything on Spain, you can flip any page and find something pertaining to the Moors inside these books, no matter which way.
We ruled Spain for about 800 years.
Yeah, longer than that. But when people say, well, we are Moors, yes, we were, because we was called Zegwe too, Z-A-G-W-E, or Cushites, or Moabites. All those people are still Moors.
Right.
They just, what happened, there's a book, I think I have it over there, The 100 Amazing Facts About the Negroes, give you over 50 variations of the term Moor too. They still us. All of this stuff is us. That's all you gotta do is take it back through your knowledge.
That's right.
Take it back through your knowledge, not emotionalism, we can change it. And this is why I love this museum. Because I'm sitting here like, you ain't gonna find this in an African American museum. Come on, man. You got the meta. Hold up. Let me show him this. Look at that. He got that book sitting there, and I just seen a bunch of them. It's somewhere sitting. Where's it at? Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
I used to see it sitting over here. That's why I brought mine in, because the sister wanted to see what.
I'm ready to donate this book here. Look at Brother Smalls. Brother James Smalls on the screen.
Great deal of knowledge bundled up in that skin.
Yeah, man. We shot him at my radio show in LA. I shot it in the green room in LA last year. The DVDs are on the table. Yeah. Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. Give thanks, family.
You're a necessary ingredient.
Give thanks, family. Give thanks. Appreciate you, man.
Sure, appreciate you.
Look at that, Ethiopia.
Keep dispersing that energy.
No doubt, man. I can't stop, man. I got an elder to tell me I can't stop. He tells me I can't stop, man. I can't stop, man. Okay, I should take a picture right here in that chair, huh? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a picture in this chair. Be like a Huey P. Newton type of joint. What's your phone? You wanna do it with your phone?
Those staffs. Want me to do it with my phone?
Hold up. Yeah, let's do it with your phone. Hold up. How you did it? I know, it's all good.
what it looks. Get up, man. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. I'm just messing.
Hey, I don't have the spears, man. I don't have the spears, man. 12 tribes of Israel, we are scattered. That's cool. They can't find Moria in history, but, well, if they study etymology, they'll find it. Or etymon. Let me show you us. Hold up. Later on, listen, there's many books you should get on that. Later on. One thing I want to share with people is, please, people, study etymon or etymology. Please study etymology or etymon. I just did this with brother Jose Piamenta Bay. When did we did Jose out here? February or March, I had him out of darkness. I had Wesley out. Wesley, I had Wesley out twice.
So where you from?
Wesley out twice.
Long Beach. Look, so this is the Long Beach side.
Jessica and Mike.
Okay.
I brought some DVDs with me.
Okay. They let you put it out there?
Yes.
Just do it anyway. Just do it anyway.
Come on out.
Yeah, do it anyway. I hear that. Long Beach has that new library, huh?
The Michelle Obama.
When I did with
Is that
Tommy.
what it's called? Yeah. Have you been there yet?
Yeah, sure.
Is it nice?
It's nice.
It's nice? You even said for Long Beach it's nice, huh?
It's for Long Beach. It's nice.
I'm just messing with you.
It is.
You've been messing with a lot of people, Jack.
That's what I do, man.
You said I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
That's what I do.
Mess
Ask
with you.
anybody. That's what I do. I mess with
It's another person that mess with people. So I guess I'm with you.
I said, you mess with people.
I guess I'm with you too then, because I mess with people.
You know the library on Burnett? There's a neighborhood library on Burnett, right off of Atlantic, and they have the Black Resource Center there.
In Long Beach?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that because I know the one in LA, they were renovating.
And it's open again. Oh, yeah, I went to the open.
How you doing? How you doing?
Look, there's a menorah.
They were sitting all these other
I'm so glad you got a lot of young people in here too.
Okay.
I gotta show this one more again. Again, you ain't gonna find this in no African American museum.
Oh, thank you so much.
Salam. Yeah, he didn't know. I knew he was from Ethiopia. Abyssinia. Yeah, that's our people. Because if I show you a picture of the Afar people, look just like him. The afros, the whole like just like him. It's over 90 tribes there.
Really?
Yeah, over 90 tribes in Ethiopia.
I grew up. When I lived in Los Angeles, my neighbors were Ethiopian. And I learned a lot about the culture and the food.
Yeah.
Everything. They welcomed us. Like, there was a little grandma, we called her Mama too. You know, she was like our grandmother. And so, yeah.
I give the history on it because even Adidas, the Adidas sneakers, it comes from Ethiopia. Addis Ababa is the capital of Ethiopia. That's why it's the flower on the Adidas sneaker. And the colors of red, yellow, and green, the stoplights is also ours too. Red, yellow, that's the colors of Ethiopia. All this stuff, when you know the history, and I actually going to do it, I did Out of Darkness, but I'm going to do a part 2. We're doing one on religion. And we're going to talk about Tawahedo and the misscale, how we was the first people that was burned the cross.
Excuse me, this lady want to see my book.
Yeah, we're going to talk about how we were the first ones that burned the cross. Because people think it was the Klan that burned the cross. It wasn't them, it was our ancestors that burned the cross. It's called a miscale.
What was the significance for weeping?
They said it was a ritual. It's called looking for the true cross. It wasn't bad if you look up the miscale, because we call it the Orthodox cross, but it's called a miscale. And they do it every September. Every September they burn the cross, and I'm supposed to be going to Ethiopia to actually for one of the ceremonies. But it's when I was in Boston, I talked to the priest in Boston. I used to go to Tawahedo Church in Boston, and I also go to one in LA. So when you talk with them, they'll give you the history in the Bible, because the original Bible is written in Ge'ez. It's not written in like what we watch and reading today. It's called Ge'ez. Ge'ez. They say you got to pronounce it Ge'ez. That's how you got to pronounce
Well, you
it.
know, so I've been volunteering here about a year, and I'm telling you, like, I'm so overwhelmed with all the information.
We're all the same people. If I show you the book, it's a book called 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro, and it says we are Ethiopians and Moors for the 1500s. And in Ethiopia, it was called Zegwe, Z-A-G-W-E. Yeah, the Zegwe people was the Cushite people. That was the Moors today that we call Moors, because either we're Ethiopians or Moors, but we don't go back and study the language, because you have Amharic, and like I said, you have Ge'ez. So when you start seeing the people, like I was in San Antonio in a cab, and it was so funny because the guy was driving, and I was like, "Where you from, brother?" I said, "You have a shirt?" He said, "Yeah." "How do you know?" So he had locks in his hair, red just like mine. So he was telling me he's from Eritrea. And I said, oh, Eritrea only means Red Sea. So I said they're the same people. So I was giving them the history of it.
They gave me a statue. Him called me the ancient goddess.
She could.
That's cute.
Ancient goddess.
You know, so when I was in school in elementary, they always tried to tell us, you know, they would always talk, and I'm going to Catholic school too. Ethiopia was so poor, and everything about Ethiopia was poor, and everything was deprived. I would always say, I don't think so.
No.
My neighbors.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Because I would see pictures, I would see their families. Yes, and I would always say,
They do that with everything in Africa. They do that in everything. Like if you look at even the back of her sneaker, this is the Adidas. That's the flower right there, Adis. Adisi Baba. It was two Germans. Two Germans one had Puma, one had Adidas. And really, when you study Germany, it was called Persian. All of that stuff, even the swastika.
we need to get some little bit of information and put it in a frame.
Oh, we already do. I brought something here. Where that book at? I brought something here before. I'm gonna show you this book real quick, and I brought an article here too. No, ain't nobody take it. Hold on a second. Giving a history lesson. Yeah, more to come. See this right here? This book, this is Portuguese in West Africa, but this book was written in 1920. And when you in here, it'll tell you that black and colored like white, on the other hand, are European words. Ethiopian and Moors were properly used to describe the so-called blacks until the 1500s.
Wow, black and colored like white.
They're modern terms.
They're modern terms, okay.
Because we never use the term white or black, nor do they use it over there. But this article, I made copies of this too. Where's the other one at? I found this in D.C.
Knowledge.
Will Spain fall before the same Moorish tribe? This was in 1938 in Ohio.
Wow.
But then it would tell you it's really small, but the print would tell you that the Moors was nomadic tribes of Berbers and Hamitites and jet black, sometimes olive hue. So these articles they don't have in the African American Museum. And I show these things, and I left one here last time. I'm gonna make another. I'm gonna see if I can get a copy and leave some more here. But then it talks about it again here.
The second confession.
1893, and it talks about the Moors having courage. So our nationality was taken, but even in this book from Cambridge, right? The Moors of Guinea, and then it talks about Ethiopia right here. So that's all you have to do is just cross-reference everything and research it, or everything will come directly to you.
Pronounce that for me?
Guinea?
Guinea, okay, yeah. My son is named Teray. And I just found I have a picture of it on my phone. He's a political leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Kwame
yes.
Ture?
Yes, I'm learning.
This is the Wolof. This is in West Africa, in Senegal. The West African, they say Nar for more. N-A-R, Nar for more. So they still were Moors in West Africa. But they spoke Wolof. So when you start doing the research on it, but you know, the colleges teach this to their students. But our people are not being taught this. The only thing we're being taught is slaves and Ethiopians are separate from us. So when I was in Boston, the lady told me, she said, if the so-called blacks in America don't wake up, they're going to be left standing by themselves. And if you see how dark they are, they never use the word black. How long you been here?
Oh, I was born here.
You were born here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He may not know the history, but there's a term called Badia. Badia means black slave. So if you say Badia in Ethiopia, you'd be arrested for saying that because they banned that word. So when Noble Drew Ali was talking about stop using names that allude to slavery, this man right here, Noble Drew Ali, that man in 1913, I did this in 2009. And what he said stop using names that allude to slavery. And the slave names were Negro, black, and colored. This is why no other country used the term black, because it really refers to a slave. That's not a race of people.
It has no standing.
It has no, did you say it again?
No standing in law.
No standing in law. See, he knows that. So it has no standing. So when you hear people say the black man had no rights to the white man was bound to respect, that's real. So I never met him. He knew it has no standing in law. So we're out here fighting for Black Lives Matter when it doesn't matter. You know, it don't. So what happens, everybody has a nationality, and what we need to do is start linking back with our forefathers and our ancestors and our people to make this work for us. They know this. They know. I don't care where you go in the Caribbean, they won't use the term black. They're going to give you their culture, their history, their nationality, and the land. They know this.
Deep.
They know this.
That's deep. Thank you for that.
No problem. They even got this in here.
So now you say that you're doing Out of Darkness too?
Yeah, we're doing Out of Darkness Part 2.
Okay.
But there's copies on the table. Oh, she got it right here too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She got it sitting right there. That's dope. She got both of the joints up in here. There's some other DVDs on the table too that actually give history. Hey, check it out. This is what they watching?
Supposed to be watching Resurrection of Black Wall Street at 4. It starts at 4. What time is it?
It's 4.
It's 4. I'm ready to go up there and say, yo, y'all want to purchase Out of Darkness? I'm ready to say, y'all want to purchase Out of Darkness? We got it right here. Here you go. There you go. You ain't lying about that. Listen, bro. If you not,
That's the word, brother, huh?
yeah. If you not honoring your mother and your fathers, your days will be short. In Pomona at the African Americans New Beginnings. Pomona, California. Let me put that out there. Pomona, California. Got to get with my man Eddie Griffin later on tonight. I'll be hanging out with him later on tonight. He think I'm kind of crazy though, but I got to turn everybody on to this. Please, people. I don't know why people think they're going to try to come on here and test me, man. Please do your research before y'all start trying to come on and challenge me, man. Do some research, do a video, do something before you try it, man. Oh my, I'm not going to answer your questions the way you want me to because you're trying to get it from me instead of asking or hitting me. And I will help you. Not a problem. I will help you. I will help y'all. No problem. I'm going to say this again, yo. Please go support Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com and share this out. We're going to post this up on YouTube. The best African American museum that I've ever been in. Right here in California, in Pomona. Some of this stuff you won't even see. Brother McCool, what's the deal, man? Y'all enjoying the tour so far? Everybody's good? Everybody's enjoying the tour? You can see I can talk to anybody. I talk to anybody. Anybody. You heard what that brother said. You heard what that brother said from Ethiopia. He said blacks have no standing in law. No standing in law. You got these cats want to keep lying to y'all. They just show y'all slavery, right? And y'all content with that. Let me give you this. Let me give y'all this address again. Let's see the flyer for this again. This is it.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I like the other design. From the cards. The one that they had before. The business card. They had other things.
The Morris Chief again. Oh, shoky. They're going to Morris Chief. Now, have you ever seen an African American museum like this? I need to get this, take this, and get me one of these. This is actually, if y'all from Philadelphia, y'all should go to Philadelphia Museum. This is there. This is in the museum in Philadelphia. History from people is to teach someone else first. To teach them someone else first. Exactly. This is why y'all getting what y'all getting in these African American museums. That's why y'all getting that. I bet you this is not in the African American museum. What, have you ever seen this in the African American museum? Let's keep it 100, G. That's us. That's part of our history. But they'll start your history and y'all being slaves and then come up to modern day, I heard, inside DC.
Okay, yeah.
Anubis. I can't explain everything. I can't explain nothing. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing.
Okay, I'll just follow you and you can tell me what I'm watching and the significance.
This is the Black Madonna.
When I was in Germany, I was in the Black Forest, and I went to a small church, and Christ was black there. That was the only time that I've seen a picture of Christ. Well, not a statue of Christ.
Wow.
Was black, and in a German.
No, but Germany was called Persia at one time.
Was it?
Ancient
Okay.
Persia.
Okay, I didn't realize
Look at the man right there.
Okay, I didn't realize that Persia extended that far.
You have to look at maps. What they've done in Philadelphia, they have the oldest maps in Philadelphia, and what they changed a lot of things around on the map. One of the oldest maps was written by over here in the States was called by a guy named Idrisi. Idrisi was one of the first ones who actually changed the maps here. They paid him, commissioned him to actually change the map. So a lot of stuff they were changing around. So the swastika is not theirs. It really is ours. It comes from Persia, Ethiopia, Iran, those types of places. It's not negative. It was always good. It was told to me by an Ethiopian priest. He said it was good luck. And Jesus sent the 4 disciples to the 4 corners of the earth. That's what it represented. It wasn't nothing negative.
Okay, that's nice to know. I know one reason I come to the film.
They're going to keep shooting us.
I'm learning a lot. Hello, that's nice to see you.
There's a film going on right now. If you want to go in there.
It hasn't started yet.
No, it's one I have on. It's called Out of Darkness, and they on the table too. But it's Out of Darkness playing right now. No, brother, they're not going to stop shooting us because of that. But the thing that we can do, brother Lakeem, is that we can unify with our people universally, and then deal with human rights instead of civil rights. I hope I explained that and gave a good answer. If we take it from dealing with civil rights to human rights, let me say this again, from civil rights to human rights, then it will be a change. The problem is, if you look at all your so-called black leaders, they only talk about civil rights. Civil rights is just from discrimination. This is what's happening. That's what's happening. You don't hear none of your so-called black leaders talk about human rights. The only person that have done that was Malcolm X, and Malcolm started waking up. When you look at other countries, from Mugabe, all of them, they say human rights. When you just Google, listen, do me a favor, I'm going to show you how crazy this is. Google Ghana for human rights. Google other countries for human rights and watch what you see pop up. Straight up. Watch what you see pop up. Imagine us all together coming under that. You know how powerful that would be? You know how powerful that would be if we did that? No, it's already, listen, see, I can't rock with Johnny come lately. I've been saying this for a long time, brother. I'm seriously, like, we've been putting this out here, so why haven't it happened? You must deal with nationality first. We must deal with the nationality of the people first. And these people are going to come later and say, oh, guess what? I figured out the Moors. No, dude, no, y'all didn't. Y'all watched a couple of YouTube clips and tried to say it. And that's who they'll go to and don't have to down pack 100% because, number one, they don't deal with law at all. They don't understand what law is. You think this stuff that they call law is law. It's procedural law. You have to study law. Okay? So, let's keep it 100 with y'all. They're going to go to all the other people, the ones that have the money. Just like this African American Museum. And nobody put money behind this. Nobody put money behind me to do what I'm doing. Nobody really supports this, man. It sounds good, but nobody really supports this. This is why I share with y'all, send this out to everybody. Because Johnny come latelys will come in and act like they figured it out, and they did not. Because someone has money, like I said, the devil has pride, y'all will follow them and believe them. And it leads you right back into slavery again. I could have gave up this long time ago. Long time ago, because trust me, they came to me on many occasions and said to me, why are you saying this to people, Sabir? You shouldn't tell people this. Yeah, the minister was talking about this. Eakins Oval, the Ankh, that's on the Parkway too. That's the Parkway. If you look at it from the sky, look at the zodiac. So people, please share this out. They can ready to start the film. Please support. Always, like I say, Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. Support the museum. You know, we need it, y'all. We need it.
We're getting ready to start and you wasn't watching the door.
Okay. This is actually a real museum. So stop having these people talk about black and brown people. Mexicans are your family. Again, Mexicans are your family. Stop allowing these Europeans to separate us. Please stop allowing these people to. Nah, we got some stuff going on right now. We got Out of Darkness Part 2. But you know what, though, my man Jackson said? You don't necessarily need that. People just need to support. They don't have GoFundMe for the Jewish Museum. You know how much money they put in the Jewish Museum in D.C.? over $40,000-$50,000 a year. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all don't understand me. $40,000-$50,000 a year at the Jewish Holocaust Museum in DC. A percentage of their taxes goes directly to that. So we talk about GoFundMe and Kickstarter. Yeah, we got something going on with that, with the Out of Darkness Part 2. No. I'm talking about for me. I have product. I just want people to just support. And GoFundMe, I'm good. I mean, I may rock with it. I may not. I move too much. Maybe somebody need to start it for me. Maybe somebody need to start it, because I'm a moving dude. I got to keep moving. My brain is like constantly keep going. I gave a whole damn lecture while I was standing in here. So this is, again, share this out. Tell them again, this is the real African American Museum.
This is the real African American Museum of...
Hold up. Turn this around. Say it again.
This is the real African American Museum of Beginnings.
That's right. Let's show our brothers from Hawaii.
We began everything on planet Earth.
That's right. They only show you slavery.
I was a slave.
No, I'm talking about, no, I said they only show slavery in these other African American museums.
Well, I experienced it all. I was a slave on a free state plantation.
Ooh, Lord.
You never see money. That's why Mr. Rump is a billionaire. He got the money. He got the money.
Okay. They're getting ready to start the film, so I gotta get off here so y'all don't see this through y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Please, again, share this out. Let people know our history does not just start in slavery. We are Moors. And this is our land. And this is not the Europeans' land. Ask the European where's their green card at. I'm going to say it again before I go. Ask the European where is his green card to be here. All right. So, gotta go. Maurice, man, I was in Philly, brother. Give me a call, man. You got my number. All right. Out here in Pomona, California. Let me close out with this right here. Bam. Yes, more to come. It's Morris Chief with the fez on his head right there. Don't get it twisted. Peace and love, y'all. This will be up on YouTube. And if you want to know, if you want to tag it and put it on YouTube, please feel free. Support this museum. We got more tours with this.